Hello and welcome to this review of the breakfast served at Bradman's Bistro in Bangkok. Bradman's Bistro is located on Sukhumvit Soi 23, which is near Ashok BTS. I visited Bradman's Bistro at 10 a.m. on the 4th of December 2017. Bradman's Bistro has a small and compact seating area. I ordered their big breakfast, which cost me 360 baht. For that, I got 2 Cumberland sausages, 1 hash brown, 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and 4 pieces of bacon. The big breakfast does also include baked beans, but I asked not to have that as I don't like baked beans. The coffee was not included in the breakfast. I had to pay 80 baht for it separately. It took a long time for the staff to cook my breakfast. My coffee was getting cold. I was worried I would end up with no beverage to enjoy with my breakfast. Strangely, 2 guys who came in 10 minutes after me were served before me. By this time, my coffee had gone totally cold, but I kept some of it to drink with my breakfast. And after about 35 minutes of waiting, the breakfast finally turns up. I rate the toast as a 1 out of 5. It was cheap, small Thai toast. It was too thin and it was under toasted. That may be okay if the breakfast is a budget breakfast, but this breakfast is one of the most expensive I've had so far in Bangkok. So why be so stingy with the toast? And it matters because I like to eat the other parts of the breakfast with the toast, but because this toast was not crispy enough, too thin and poor quality, it was hard to cut it and eat it with the eggs and bacon. As you can see, my attempts were not very successful.
At the problem is the machine feed. But if you want to feed, I can.
I rate the eggs as a 4 out of 5. They were well cooked, the yolk was runny, but again it is not a very hard thing to cook an egg to this standard. I would have liked the option of choosing how my eggs should be done, whether fried, poached or scrambled, but I was given no such option. I rate the bacon as a 3 out of 5. It was a generous portion of bacon, 4 pieces of streaky bacon. It was very crispy, but almost too crispy. I would have liked some more meaty bits as well. Even though the bacon had a good amount of fat, it tasted a bit dry. And after eating 4 pieces of it, my throat felt like a salt mine. That is where the lack of a beverage made eating this breakfast less enjoyable. I rate the sausages as a 5 out of 5. They were proper Cumberland sausages. The fact that 2 sausages had been included made this my meatiest breakfast in Bangkok so far. Maybe the sausages were a bit overdone, but that is better than underdone. The breakfast also came with a hash brown, which was your standard straight out of the pack hash brown. Not very interesting. The tomato was good to eat alongside the sausage. Overall, I rate the breakfast as okay value for money. Personally, it's not a breakfast I particularly enjoyed, but I have to concede it did include good quality meat and lots of it. It keeps its promise of being a big breakfast. 360 baht is expensive, so I would only advise people who want a lot of meat in their breakfast to visit this place. The high price of the breakfast clearly comes from the inclusion of premium sausages and a good amount of bacon. It's a bit strange that so much is spent on providing quality meat and then skimping so much on the toast. Thank you for watching this review of Bradman's Bistro. Please click the like button if you found the review to be useful, and please subscribe to this channel to stay updated about new videos about the cost of living in Bangkok.